Good afternoon, Professor, representing the
Hello everyone, I'm Angelica Lopez from the best island in the world, Palawan.
Hi, Rosan po si Abu. Ngayon kami, magandang araw. I'm Informal from the province of Pangasinan. Good afternoon, I am Celeste, 24, representing Pasay.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Rachel Nicole from Madescura, 22 from the core of Paradise, Quezon Province.
Hello everyone, I'm Sophia Veronica Torres, 18 years old, representing the Cradle of Philippine Art, Rizal Province. Hi, I'm Francesca Alexia Lecanto de Zebas, 22, from the seafood capital of the Philippines, Ross.
I am Daddy Capca, 24 years old, from the heart of the metro, San Juan City.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I am Carmela Dayan Goma and I'm 27 from the land of Kasagayahan, Sorsogon.
Last but definitely not the least, I'm Maria Catalina Legado from my province of that. Welcome to Taguig City.
Rock City is not always represented in national pageantry. So finally this year, Rock City found a girl in you. So my question is this: how many tiger prawns were in your video?
There were 4.
And do you actually sing?
I do.
And for my final question, how much did you sell your two paintings for?
Sold it for 15,000 each.
Wow.
Thank you. Next question comes from Miss Aubrey Carabella of GMA.
Akala ko ako pa natanongin mo, hindi ka Norman. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Akala ko, pinabahan ko dito Norman. For Sorsogon and Taguig, sabi nga ni Bea, ang theme ng Miss Universe ngayon is, uniqueness. Uniquely beautiful. What makes you uniquely beautiful?
I'll answer first. So, what makes me uniquely beautiful? I think my authenticity, because ako lang naman ang iisang Katrina Legado. So, I'm really excited to show everyone what's next for me. And I'm hoping that's what's next for me is really destined for me. So, yun. So, being who you are, showing your natural self, your character, your core. Kasi yun yung panlaban mo when you go international. So that's what I'm going to show in Miss Universe Philippines competition.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Territorio mo, kaya hindi naman sabihin. Kami ko kontra, Miss Sorsogon. Before doing this pageant, I've been criticized by a lot of people because they told me that I am more voluptuous than the others, and ever since I submitted my application, I've received a lot of criticism because of my body type. And I believe that is what makes me beautiful. I am voluptuous, I am beautiful, and that's what makes me unique. This is who I am, this face, this body type, this height, and I know that all women should be represented. So this time I'm representing the voluptuous women.
Thank you for representing us,
And may question for Pangasinan.
Ganda ni Pangasinan.
Hi, can you tell us ano yung mga pinagkakabalahan mo during this time for joining Miss Universe Philippines?
Well, actually, I have learned a new skill and that turned it into passion. Now, I am busy by turning in my passion into business, which is baking and cooking. And now I am studying culinary arts, wherein I experience a lot in this type of passion because I really love this, and my family is a family of cook as well. So, yeah.
Next time, yan mo kami na.
Yes, of course.
Anong specialty ng Pangasinan?
My province.
Ikaw rin, anong specialty mo? Anong binibake mo? Patigil naman yan, bigyan.
My specialty is probably carbonara. It's not the usual carbonara because it has bangus. So, yes.
Wow! Bangus carbonara from Pangasinan. Yes, masarap yan.
Next, question. Gutom ka rin.
Question.
Alexa, ask question.
Google, okay. Question is actually for Katrina and for Celeste. Kay Katrina muna. Katrina, you know, having an advantage of having a familiar, you've been a former title holder yourself, but there's also a lot of expectations. How are you handling this?
Definitely, having a title previously would give me an advantage. It has already taken me internationally, where I am gonna put this 100% in my Miss Universe Philippines competition. All the experience that I've gained, the confidence of especially, and how I'm handling the pressure is I use it as motivation. Use it motivation to improve where improvements is needed. So I really do the hard work. I really double time and all of the efforts that I do right now, so that when April 30 comes, I'm ready for that competition.
Okay, Celeste, my question to you is, also a couple of years ago, you joined at the contest. Now that you are older and wiser, what can we expect from the Celeste Cortesi that we're seeing now?
I'm very different right now. When I came here and I was doing the other pageant, I was still adapting to the culture of the Filipinos, to the mindset, and also to the language. I wasn't even able to speak English. But I'm here today because I am ready for it. I'm ready to commit to a new crown. And I think that people will be really surprised. I prepared a lot. Every day I train because I want to be ready for this.
Can I ask Miss Palawan?
Yes, you can.
Okay, Miss Palawan, you just recently got crowned, right?
Last year.
Oh, last year. But
Sorry, Adam. Sorry. Okay.
no, Miss Mercy,
Nawala. Sorry na, Adam.
no.
Actually, I'm pitch na.
You have been one of the girls who have been impressing us in the runway challenge and even in your intro. So for a newbie like you, how are you sustaining this kind of momentum? How do you plan to sustain your momentum for this competition?
Well, you know what? To tell you, I actually started my pageant career since I was 14. And it has gave me an advantage, especially when it comes to beauty pageants. And now, I guess I'm maintaining it by preparing, of course, my Q&A, my pasarela, and I also do everyday exercises, actually. I do running every morning, and of course, I do sit-ups every afternoon. And you know what? I'm really doing the best that I can, putting my time and effort in this journey, because I always believe that nothing worthwhile comes easy. You really need to work hard for it. And at the end of the day, I just really hope that all of my hard work will pay off and we'll finally get the Miss Universe Philippines crown.
Thank you. And for Miss San Juan, what is a beautiful farmer doing like you in a pageant like Miss Universe Philippines?
First of all, thank you very much. A beautiful farmer like me is here to take the spotlight from pageantry and shine it back on the corners. Thank you.
How do you feel that you're gonna be squaring off with your sister here in the pageant? There's gonna be a sister act happening soon.
Unfortunately, there won't be.
Ah.
I really wanted to do this with her. I was so excited. I encouraged her to be able to do this, but we flirted with the idea for a little bit, and she was very firm about wanting the spotlight to be mine, and she's supporting me.
Thank you for sharing that. And good luck.
I just thought that yung ALMG. You know, like Miss Palawan, Celso also started his pageant career at 14. 1914. I'll ask them all. Hi, I'm Tina Concepcion from Manila Standard. My question will go to Ms. Tahik and Ms. Pasay. Same question. We're celebrating International Women's Month. Can you give three most influential, inspiring, and strongest women in your life?
I'll go ahead again as Mr. Gig. Anyway, so the most influential woman for me would have to be my mother. As cliche as it may be, she's the most important person in my life, and she is the reason why I'm here. I think all of us have something in common. We want to make our parents proud. We want to make the people supporting us, the people backing us up proud. And I want to make the city of Taguig also proud. So apart from the women in my life, I want everyone all supporting me together to achieve the epitome of happiness with Miss Universe. Thank you.
Three influential women. Okay, I would go first with my mom, of course. She's been working a lot as a single mom to raise me and my sister, and I really made it a mission to give back to her and to provide everything I can for her. So she was really an inspiration since the day I was born up until today. I just want to give back to her. My second inspirational woman would be Oprah Winfrey, because I meditate every morning and I always listen to her voice. I think that it just calms me down a lot, and whenever I go through a lot of stress, I just listen to her audio and I find it very inspirational. Another influential woman, I would go for my sister. My sister has been working a lot with me to provide everything for my mother, and she also sacrificed a lot when I was in high school. She was the one paying for my school, she was the one paying for everything, so I just want to give everything back to my family at the end of the day.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Do you practice and proud of?
One Filipino value that we practice is the value of pagmamalasakit sa ating kapwa. This is something that we hold in our family very much. So my key takeaway from my parents is to always help when you can. So this is the most important Filipino value that I value. So for me, the Filipino value that I would always value is what my parents taught me. First is my religious beliefs. Even if wherever I came from, there will always be respect for people, even if we have different language or different opinions in life, because that is what's important. That you respect other people despite the differences of the religion that you have. And another Filipino value that I value that I've also learned from my parents is the value of education, because this is the most important tool that we have, and this is the only thing that my parents, my grandparents would give to me. And as an educator, this is something that I will value, and at the end of my time, I will also learn to teach everything that I learn in this world to the next generation. And these are the values that, Filipino values that I've learned.
Okay. Ms. Rizal, am I correct? You said you're 18 years old?
Yes.
Okay. So you're the youngest candidate.
Yes.
So what advantage do you think you have with with your youth, and disadvantage, and how will you compensate for that if ever?
Okay, so I believe that being the youngest is also an advantage to me, considering that I am a fresh face and I can bring fresh perspectives to the table. And that's why a lot of people may tend to underestimate me, but all I have now is to prove what I've got and how much I can really give and show to the platform Miss Universe Philippines. And also, I know that this comes with disadvantages, so I might not be as experienced as some of my MEPH sisters, but I consider this as really a learning and growing experience, and that's what I can really take away from that disadvantage. So yes, thank you.
Thank you. And Ms. Neva Vizcaya, can you introduce us to yourself? Can you introduce yourself to us? How would you like to present yourself as a strong candidate for Miss Universe Philippines 2022?
So, hi everyone. I really
most of you do not even know where Nueva Vizcaya is, right?
I know.
Because most people, when I talk to them, where is Nueva Vizcaya? Where is that located? Well, I am here to represent the province. I am here to tell you that Nueva Vizcaya is the gateway to Cagayan Valley, and I believe that Nueva Vizcaya has been in the covers for too long, that we didn't have any representative before. So now I'm here to represent the province to show you the uniquely beautiful and naturally vibrant people from the province of Nueva Vizcaya. And I hope you guys get to visit my province because I've been in the province for so long.
One of my favorite things from Nueva Vizcaya, may masarap sila ng kalaman.
I also have sweet citrus, by the way, because most people have citrus which is sour, right? But in Nueva Vizcaya, we had Satsuma citrus, which is in Casbu, Nueva Vizcaya, and it's sweet. It's not different variant. So maybe I'll bring soon.
Darling of the place, pag
Miss Celeste, I'm intrigued by your background. It says you're a model and a real estate broker. So can you tell us what did your being a model give you towards joining Miss Universe pageant? And if there's anything about being a real estate broker that has helped you?
Well, actually, of course, being a model really helps you, especially with the challenges that we're doing with Miss Universe Philippines. And then during pandemic, I really found a new passion, which is real estate. I just feel like the Philippines has the most beautiful places in the world. We have El Nido, we have Boracay, we have Siargao, and I really want to show this to the world and to other countries. And I was also able to connect my real estate with my advocacy, which is indigenous people and the protection of their land rights. So it's passion and work at the same time, and I'm very excited for that.
Wait, did you say you didn't know how to speak English before when you came here?
I didn't know at all.
So you learned in how
I
many?
learned by myself, just experiencing every day. Google Translate really helped me a lot.
How about Tagalog?
I'm learning how to speak Tagalog. I understand most of it when they talk to me, as long as it's not too fast. But I'm trying my best to learn Tagalog as well.
Wonderful. Thank you.
That's it.
Joey, naisip mo ba magtanong?
Exactly my question. Gayong hindi ka masyadong nakakaintindi ng Tagalog, lalo na at mabilis, masasabi mo ba na ikaw ay isang tunay na Pilipina?
Yes, I'm really trying my best to learn and to speak Tagalog. I know that so many people tell me I'm not a Filipina because I don't know how to speak Tagalog, but I truly believe that what makes me a Filipina are the values that my Filipina mom gave me since the day I was born, and I will always carry these values with me, especially in the Miss Universe Philippines.
What value? What value?
We call it in Tagalog, bayanihan spirit. That's what I learned from my mother, how you help people, and that's something that she always taught me to do, especially here in the Philippines. That's one of the most precious values that I have.
Maraming salamat. Ngayon, naisip ko bang kunan sila ng